6 experienced hikers entered the Siberian mountains. Only one came back. When rescuers finally found the others, they weren't together. Some had collapsed where they stood. Others appeared to have fled. Several had blood around their mouths and ears. No one had been attacked. No avalanche buried the camp. No evidence of another person was ever found. The only witness was the one who survived. More than 30 years later, no one can fully explain what happened on Khamar-Daban. Please subscribe, share, and turn on notifications for unanswered evidence. It truly does help. In August of 1993, 7 hikers set out across the remote Khamar-Daban mountain range in southern Siberia. The group was led by 41-year-old Lyudmila Korovina, a respected hiking instructor, alongside 6 of her students, young, physically capable, and well prepared for the journey. For several days, everything went according to plan. Then on August 5th, something changed. According to the sole survivor, Valentina Utachenko, one of the hikers suddenly collapsed, screaming, frothing at the mouth, bleeding from his nose and ears. Korovina rushed to help him and soon showed the same symptoms herself. Then another hiker, then another. Panic spread across the mountainside. Some tore at their clothing. Others ran without explanation. One clawed at her own throat, struck her head against a rock before she too collapsed. Valentina didn't understand what she was seeing. One by one, her friends died around her. Alone with little food and no way to call for help, she made her way through the wilderness for days before reaching a group of kayakers who alerted authorities. Search teams didn't reach the mountain for nearly 3 weeks. What they found only deepened the mystery. The victims were scattered across the slope. Their tents remained standing. Most of their equipment was untouched. Nothing suggested an attack by another person. Autopsies found that 5 of the 6 died from hypothermia. Korovina died of a heart attack. Several bodies showed bruising in the lungs. Investigators found no evidence of poisoning, no major traumatic injuries, and no indication anyone else had been involved. But those findings raised more questions than they answered. Why had experienced hikers suddenly abandoned their judgment? Why did they scatter? What caused the terror described by the only survivor? Theories have piled up for decades. That extreme weather combined with hypothermia triggered confusion and irrational behavior. That severe environmental stress caused the lung damage. Others have pointed to toxic gases, military testing, or unexplained atmospheric phenomena in the region. None has ever been supported by conclusive evidence. Each explains part of the story. None explains all of it. Today, the Khamar-Daban incident remains one of Russia's most perplexing wilderness mysteries. Investigators know where the hikers were. They know who was with them. They have the testimony of the only person who survived, and still the final moments remain impossible to fully reconstruct. Perhaps the most haunting part of this case isn't that 6 people died in the mountains. It's that one person watched it happen, survived, and still couldn't explain why. If this case caught your attention, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for unanswered evidence so you don't miss the next one. New cases weekly.